In order to stay motivated, to stay driven, to stay focused, you need to understand the reason behind why you're doing the certain act. And once you understand why you are doing the things that you are doing, it helps you stay focused on the task that is ahead of you. Because not only do you understand why you've got to break down this task, you understand the path that you're on to get to the next task, and then the next task, and then all these tasks go up to the main goal. And so when times get hard, you've got to look in your accountability mirror, which I've talked about before. You've got to look into your mirror and you've got to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Are you wasting time on this? You've got to look at your input versus output. What are you putting in, and then what are you getting out of it? So an example would be, if you want to go running training for an Olympic gold medal, but then you're doing heavy weights on a bench press. Obviously, you're training, but are you making the most out of your training session when you could be on the bike or on the rowing machine building up your stamina? And now that seems quite obvious, but a lot of us as humans, we work and we stay focused and we're driven, but on the wrong task. We need to start focusing on the tasks that we need to complete rather than the tasks we think we need to complete. And that comes by understanding the main source of why you are on this path. And so you're looking at this mirror and you're working out, okay, this is why I'm doing this certain. Do whatever you want the gold medal in. And that's for everything. If you're doing revision, why are you doing revision? To get a good grade in your test. But if you look deeper into it, it's not the goal that you want. It is the goal, but you want to, deep down, you want to improve yourself. You want to work on yourself. You want to achieve goals to prove yourself that you can do it. So it's not doing it for other people. It's not doing it for a goal, but it's doing it for yourself. And once you act for yourself, once you understand that you're doing it for yourself, a sense of accountability comes with it, and a sense of responsibility comes with it. And what that means is, when you do something that you shouldn't be doing, whether that's having a rest day when you should be training, whether that's not revising when you should be revising, whatever it is, when you're not doing what you're meant to be doing, you can hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. And I've talked about this before, but the power of keeping yourself accountable for your actions is the best way to really do self-improvement. And so, with that being said, don't do X to achieve Y, but do X for yourself. And by understanding that you know you're doing it for yourself and for not other people, you become more focused and more driven because you want to improve yourself rather than trying to impress other people. The conclusion I want to get to, the point in this video I want to inform you with, is that depending on your reason is how the final outcome of the journey you're on is going to be. Deep that for a second. The bigger the reason, the chances are, the better the reward, the results you're gonna get. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said, have one goal, have one ambition. And I don't recommend you do this, but eliminate, essentially take away any plans to fall back on. And so if it goes bad, if this one thing that you want to do goes bad, it's over, it's done for you. But that way the stakes are higher, right? And so you are more determined and you are more focused on the task because there is nothing to fall back on. But because there's nothing to fall back on, there's a higher chance that you're actually going to succeed on this one task, because you know you can't miss this opportunity, because if you fall behind this opportunity, it's done out for you. So his reason, his ambition, his aim, his method was, I've got nothing to fall back on, and so I'm doing this for myself. And that by that way you're staying motivated, you're staying driven, and you get the results you want to achieve. So I hope you can watch this video and question yourself with the actions you're doing, with the things you're doing, and understanding whether what you're doing is really worth it. You got to remind yourself, is your input to certain tasks, are you getting the most out of it as the output? If your input and output stays the same or higher, you're doing well. However, if you're inputting a lot of energy and you're getting nothing out of it, you need to question whether it is really worth your time, energy, and focus. Thanks for watching.